qué onda a todos? Bienvenidos a Charlas de Popping con su servidor Efro. Y hoy tenemos un invitado muy especial, una eminencia en el popping a nivel internacional, Poppin C. What up, my brother? How you doing?
Yeah, gracias, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm good. I'm good. How about you? All good?
All good out here, man. Good morning for us out here in Mexico, and good night for you out there in China.
Yes, thank you, bro. It's really late night.
Crazy. You just told me that you had 5 classes in a row today, huh?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what you doing out there in China, bro? I know you're from. Where are you from?
I'm born and raised in Switzerland,
Okay.
but originally I'm from Italy, south of Italy. And yeah, I come here in China since 2016, but now I live here. It's gonna be like almost 4 years now. I live in here, teaching, open my own school. So yeah, it's a nice trip, nice experience because I also bring my family here.
Oh, nice.
My second daughter is born in China, so yeah, it's a good, very good experience, bro.
Wow. And did you have like a group of people contact you, or the government, or you decided to do this on your own?
Actually, I decided by my own. Actually, my wife pushed me to stay here more because I joined some TV show in 2021, and it was really long period for me to stay in China without my family. And you know, my first daughter just got maybe 8 months, and I have to leave to China for stay 8 months without my family. So it was tough, you know. So I said to my wife, I want to quit. I'm tired. I miss you guys. And my wife said, no, you're gonna stay there and you're gonna see the opportunity you have, and let's build something. So at that time, I just listened to her, and now everything is happening really good for us, you know. And yeah, I'm really happy, bro.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's such an important decision, and also like uh, having your partner, your wife, advising you a big risk like that, and you guys moving all together. That's a big thing, right?
Yeah, bro. Actually, I'm lucky to have this kind of wife, you know, supporting me, pushing me, and also see what I want to build. So she know also my goal. So yeah, bro, it's really beautiful fusion we have with my wife.
That's dope, bro. I would like to get into kind of like your background, bro. Like, where does dancing come from you? Does it come like, were you one of the only ones in your family, or was there other things like art or dance around your family?
Actually, my mom, she was dancer when she was younger. She never joined any battle, or she was really not like famous or professional, but she always got that love for dancing. So when I was really, really young, she was still doing hip hop, dancehall. She even tried popping once, but yeah, she was more into also Latin dance, salsa, bachata, and some stuff. So I always um, have myself into that music culture or dancing culture from my mom. And yeah, since my mom showed me the movie Breaking with Pete and Taco, I
Hell yeah.
really fall in love with the culture. So since the day she knew and she knew like I want to dance, she support me 100% like behind me because she didn't really exceed into this culture and dancing. So she put all the passion behind me and pushing me to keep doing my stuff, you know. With my father was another problem. He was not into it, so was not every time easy for me to try to dance or but my mom support me anyway, you know.
And when did you make that decision, bro? Like, how did you make that switch, or how did you make that spark of, was it one battle, one moment, or as soon as you saw the movie, you were like, you know what, I gotta do this 100%, or is there like an epiphany moment that you had?
Yes, bro. Actually, when I start learning popping, I take a lot of private class with Popping Pete. I was like 13 years old, and uh, and then I try other style, but always like have one feet into the funk, popping or locking. And I put myself really into popping in 2009, really seriously to join battle. And 2010, I win my first Just debut. And when I dance for the first time in the big scene in France, Bercy, I said to myself, damn, that's the shit I want to do all my life because the how do you say, the stress, adrenaline, the sensation on stage, the feeling, it was really like more than love, bro. Like the feeling is crazy. Like when I was dancing, I was into myself and really deep on the stars, So I really love this culture.
Oh, bro. And taking ourselves a little bit back before that moment, you said you were having like a lot of personal or private classes with Popping Pete. Would you say that he's one of the ones who helped you on your journey, or can you mention maybe some other people before him?
Yeah, of course. I had my first teacher. Of course, the first private class I took it from Pete. I was really young. I can send you the picture. I have also class with Skeeter Rabbit. I can send you the picture. So yeah, Pete, it was the first one who I took the first private class. And then in the future, I meet Sally Sly, who become really my mentor, my teacher, my official teacher, who followed me for 2 years, teaching me all the foundation every day. So yes, so the first one who showed me the stuff was Pete and the EBs because I took also Sam, Suga, and all the EBs workshop, but who really like stay around me for 2 years and really teach me almost every day. It was Sally Sly from France.
Dope, bro. And cultural wise, around the city that you grew up, was there like a cipher scene, a battle scene, and all that?
The thing is, sorry, I didn't hear you really much. Wait, bro. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
So,
My country is when I'm born and raised is Switzerland. So this country don't have a really background or any specific street dance history. Of course, we have some OGs, some people who danced back then in the 90s, maybe 80s. I don't want to say wrong, but I'm not sure. 90s for sure, I'm sure. But it's not like LA or Japan or, we don't have that culture in Switzerland. Is more like raising people to get rich, working, and, some business stuff. This country is not for street dance, bro, to be honest.
okay, so I guess geographically you have a lot of places very close that you can travel and maybe France or stuff like this.
Yeah, 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 sure, sure. I was going to France many times. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, I was going to France. I meet also at the beginning Nelson. I meet Bruce, Ikenji, Walid, Frankie, Aramaic. I meet a lot of OG also over there. So that was also lucky stuff for me to be able to travel, because my mom was supporting me, paying me some travel. So it was a lucky stuff for me, to travel.
Dope, bro. And while you were dancing, were you studying or working on something else, like in order for you to pay all of those travels and stuff like that? How did you manage to do that?
Actually, when I finished school, I was not really into working, but my father really pushed me to have a job. So I start at my teenager age to work on the damn. How do you call this in English? I forgot. You You do all the stuff for the water, for the toilet,
Oh, like
the
plumbing,
water
basically.
plumbing.
Plumbing,
Yes,
yeah.
I did this for maybe 7 months, and then I quit. I I can't. The thing is, I don't like when people like give me like order, do this, you need to do this. And I was young, but for me working it was no make sense for me. I was not happy. And even when I was working on the building, I try always to find some time, listen music and try to, dance a little bit. So yeah, I quit. My mom support me. She said, okay, if you want to quit, I will support you, but you need to really, really do hard. It's not like I pay for you, I support you, and you have an easy life and you do like a lazy boy. So that's the thing who give me a lot of motivation. Besides the fact my father didn't want me to do that. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess that context sometimes I think it's pretty similar to a lot of us artists in the world,
Yeah.
and especially out here for Latinos or Mexicans is we're very traditional. So for a son or a daughter to say that, I'm going to try to live out of art, it will sometimes we'll have a bad reaction from both parents most of the time, right? So
Yeah, sure.
how did you handle that reaction? Like and was it like, and at the same time you had to push yourself to believe in yourself and in your dreams, but having that voice of your dad, like that is very difficult.
Yeah, actually it is. The thing is, I don't know how to explain, but inside myself, I have something like some feeling and some emotion that I have to do this. There is some little voice inside myself say, bro, you need to keep going. There is something for you. And even every time I was dancing, I got this goosebump, bro. And yeah, it's hard to handle because I saw my parent broke, because of this situation. So, but few years later, my father come to Bercy and see me dance on the stage and see me win the Just the Boo. So after that, he changed his mind and now he support me 100%. He asked me how is the battle. He always comment in Instagram, "Are you the best?" So the thing is beautiful because you can make people change mind about something if you really believe what you're doing and you love what you're doing. People gonna, of course, follow the love you have. So it's life, bro. It's automatically makes sense.
Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. And I guess it's yes the love, but I know you're a man of discipline, and of course you're one of the best in the world today. um, Tell us about that combination, because sometimes we just get stuck on the love, just the passion. Oh, I love this, right? But it has to be followed by immense discipline if you want to get to the level that you are right now, right? So maybe if you can walk us through, like, how is your discipline, how it was before, and has it changed through the years, right, until the place that you are right now?
Okay, so the discipline, I always got the mindset this from my father. I cannot uh, lie about this. My father have also like this mindset because he's fighter. He doing like a Kyokushinkai, Jiu-Jitsu. So he have this mindset of fighting. So I always like learn that from him. So there is a lot of sacrifice to do. Like if you want to be the best, I understand that um, after I lose many times because people think, oh, I have to win and I get better. Of course, you win, you get better. But the people don't know is more you lose, more you become better. People who don't lose, they don't learn. They don't know what's the fear of their dance, how what they need to learn to become better. So for me, the best evolution of yourself is to lose. More you lose, more you learn, and more you become better, bro. And that's the thing I think make me really strong and build my mindset to never give up because I'm the type of guy, if I lose, I want more. If I win, I want double more, you know? So everyone can have this mindset. Is just to know yourself what you really want to do. If it's just for really enjoy because you love, or you really want to fucking doing because you want to do something with it and change your lifestyle. So there is always a how do you say a road crossroad where you have to make a choice. I do it for fun, for chill, for life, for love, for everything, or I do it really seriously and I make sacrifice to become somebody that in the future people will remember, and even new generation want to know about me, you know. So I want to leave something behind me, not oh he's the best, he win all the battle, but also the fact that he make a lot of sacrifice. He's just not an artist, but also an athlete. Because of course everyone can dance, but how you can push for your brain, your mentality, and your physical as an athlete, where you can go far, you know. So that's the 2 point for me. Like you have to make decision.
Yeah, yeah. I think I relate a lot to that. Um, can you tell us a little bit about the way that you train? Because I know that I saw you train a little bit in LA before Flavor of the Year. I know you do a lot of cardio, right? You run a lot, and of course, you can fucking see it in your rounds and everything. You know, you're always on a high level, and I never seen you tired on battles. But what other than running, what else do you do? Like, how does it look like?
Actually, is besides running, I don't do much, bro. I just like the most important for me is the food, how you treat your body. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. Of course, when I was teenager, we all drink some alcohol or we smoke something to play, or you know, we teenager we try some shit. So now, since long time, I cut everything to really be careful of myself and my body and my health. And food really help you a lot, because if you bring somebody who train like me, but he eats every day fast food, he cannot handle the tired and stuff. I can handle eating really good health stuff like vegetables, rice, noodles, fish, chicken, you know, like just good food, you know, and try to sleep good. Even as you know, we love stay play game or sometimes stay late watching TV. So yeah, it's all a process. It's not only about physical, it's also about here how you can handle it, you know.
Yeah, that's dope. So a lot of cardio. How does that look like? How much time a day or?
Cardio actually now is, to be honest, is long time I did. Last time I run, it was last month because I get a little bit busy, but I try to go 1 day yes, 1 day no. I go running. It's around like 30, 45 minutes running. If I can really go 1 hour, if I feel my body not so tired, I go 1 hour, but at least it's 30 to 45 minutes, you know.
Okay, okay. So, and also because dancing is a lot of cardio, right? And you do this for living. You teach, and also you battle consistent out there in China, right? So the combination of this with the good food, good habits, but
Yes.
also how about the mental part? Like, do you set specific goals? Like, did you at least thought about, what, I want to be the best in the world? Did you imagine yourself being in this position that you are now?
Of course, like when I was younger, the book is in my mom house. I will ask her to find it, and if I can show you a picture. I write down in the paper, I want to be the best popping dancer in the world. I want to win all the battle, and I write down everything. And the universe is big, bro. Everything I say it or I write down, it's happened.
It's
Like
crazy.
if you can see, you can do it. If you can see it, bro, and you can speak and say it without any shy, and you are really confident about what you see here, and you believe, bro, things happen. Things happen.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know, and that's why sometimes we gotta be very careful, right? Like, how do we speak to ourselves? How do we speak to others? Because, you know, it's a spell. You're spelling, you know, something, you know. And in Spanish we say it's an hechizo, right? Like, it's like almost like we are wizards, right? Like, we're spelling around, you know, to people or to ourselves. But putting it on paper and being super specific, sometimes it helps, right? Like, for you to have that goal, that orientation. Um, what are things that people see, you know, in videos, but they don't know what's all the sacrifice that is happening? What is something that you can mention, bro? Because you mentioned like being far away from your family sometimes, traveling a lot is super tired. You're in a different country, far away from your family. Like, what are those things that you're sacrificing constantly, bro?
Yeah, like people, like you say, they see you in the videos or they meet you in the battle, but they didn't know about your story or what's happening behind uh, um, uh, before you become really famous or somebody else. The thing is like, uh, you know, how to explain. Like you say, we have to make sacrifice. I leave my family for 8 months because I knew there is something good for us here. Even I want to give up at a certain moment, but uh, for me, it's like this. If you don't make sacrifice, you cannot have your goal achieved. You cannot make your dream come true. You know, uh, people sometimes, a lot of people sometimes talk shit about somebody because they see videos and stuff, but they don't know even the people they never meet even once. So, and sometimes is people who don't dance or who don't do anything who speak the most. So I call those people the easy lazy boy because it's easy to tell what others do, but it's hard to do what they do. So yeah, sacrifice is, bro. For me, to be honest, some people say, "Oh, this guy's he have talent," or "He's born for this." But bro, if you don't work hard, the talent doesn't work. You can
Absolutely.
have the most talent in the world, but if you fucking lazy, you just stay standing at home, you watch video and you never practice, you cannot become really the best version of yourself. Impossible. It's impossible, bro. It's impossible.
And I've seen that a lot in with poppers and also with some very famous worldwide breakers that you know they have they're from their 20s to their 30s they're not disciplined, they drink and they do all of these things, and they have like a very good 5 to 10 years of, you know, because they're maybe genetics or their cultural and everything, they had that potential. But after that 30s 35s, like if you, yes, they start to go down because of those habits that you mentioned, right? Like, so I think if we really want longevity and we want to be staying for a long time in this game and leaving your legacy, we need to pay attention to these things that you're saying as like other athletes and other sports, right? Like, we think it doesn't apply to us in popping.
Oh, for me, uh, we are same athletes, but we still have the spirit of art,
Yeah.
the art spirit. So we still mixing art and athletes. For me, is same as somebody who play football or soccer at the high level. If you can like have the same lifestyle, of course, it's the same like an athlete, bro. It's a sport for me because you use your body, muscles, cardio, everything. Same as actually popping. If you watch um, the main cardio muscle activation is same like boxing, bro. Because boxing you always like here, and when you eat, you push your muscle to contract, you know, like so. For me, boxing, popping is same. To be at the same level of cardio, if you're high level, bro, it's crazy. It's really crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And the explosiveness sometimes, you know, kind of like the power moves that you do in popping is very similar to when you have to go all in, you know, in a martial arts combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. We're already 25 minutes in, and I want to give time to other people to also like ask you questions. But before that, I have like two two topics, bro. Like the first one is talking about the economy, right? Like, and money wise, is very difficult to live as an artist in the world, right? And if we have some difficulties in our country, that difficulty can increase, right? And one of the only options that we have, or yeah, I would say one of the best options that we have to live out of dancing is teaching. You know, especially out here in Mexico, that's something that is very one of the not I would say not easy options, but more accessible options, right? Would you? What are the things do you think that we need to change to increase our level and for also for more money to get into the scene so there could be more options other than just teaching? Like, I see also that you made a partnership with Red Bull. That definitely has helped you out, right? Like, can we be able to reach more out to for other companies like that? But like we have to respect ourselves a little bit better. Like, how? What do you think it has to be in the game to increase our level?
You know, it's really actually really tough subject here, bro, because to to show you like you know I was living in Switzerland and Switzerland is really no poor. It's really rich country, fucking rich. But to be honest, as a dancer, it was hard, bro. Like during the pandemic 2019, I got no money. It was hard to, even after, it was hard to teach. Like, and back then, my wife was working, make money for us, you know. So I think the money economy was gonna be not hard, but especially for us dancer, because like we say every time, it's not how do you say? People don't see this as a sport,
Yeah.
you know. You see, they put breaking at Olympic because they feel like breaking is more athletic and sport than street dance like popping or any styles. I feel a little bit sad about this because it's the same culture, you know, it's a street dance, bro, you know. So the thing is, I have the chance to have Red Bull. Of course, this helped me a lot for traveling. If I want to make some event, I have some support from them. Um, any stuff they support. So now I think based on the country you live, um, because I don't know where Mexico or another country, so I cannot say, oh, we must do that because I'm nobody to say anything. But the thing is, if the community stay together and show to just government or people who have power in the country the love you have, and also you can do something with this culture, not only just make events, dance, but also have a good education for kids, for the new generation, because some old people or some other people who don't know street dance, they think it's a bad things,
Yeah.
or because it's street dance, or they do graffiti on the wall, or you know they dance on the street. This is bad mindset for people who think like this. So it's also good, I think, to have a good community and strong community. And I know Mexican people are really together and strong. So I think if you really show to the government, like we can make good stuff for the country, for the city where you live, and also for the children, for the kids who want to learn something different than just hang out on the street at night or do any bullshit stuff. Uh, it's a really good thing can happen, you know, with dancing. Uh, a lot of kids can have a lot good how do you say good education, sorry. And basically I'm shy guy. I'm really shy. So dancing helped me to open myself, to have confidence, and also to meet different people from different country, different culture. So is rich about meeting people. It's just not only about making events, teaching and making money. No, it's about being together, dancing together, exchange, try to understand other people. And I think if you raise together something strong and you show up, you have also good education for the kids. That's a good point, I think, for people who have power in your country. I see here in China, government support, bro. When I say they support, they fucking support, bro. They give a lot of money here, finance support for event, for for dancing, street dance. Why? Because they see the kids love this and they are really into it and they have good education, and kids they are really happy and bring also people out of China to come here in China, so China know, oh, if we make big event, we give a lot of support, we're gonna make people overseas come discover our country. Maybe people who don't know about China. So is another fact that you can push that, oh, we can make people know about our city in Mexico. Or I talk Mexico because you live there,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. You can push, I think, to have a help, for street dance. And of course, uh, it's hard sometimes to make a balance between work and dancing. But if you have opportunities to have work, you are good with your work, you can earn money and you can dance at the same time. Keep it both until you find the right time to quit working to live dancing as a job, as really like lifestyle you want. Sometimes, like I say, you have to make sacrifice. If you need to work sometime to achieve your goal about dreaming dancing and become really like a professional, keep working hard. I know sometimes you don't like your work or it's tough, you get tired, but if you believe and you keep going, you never give up, bro, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And my brother Ness, before only dancing, I talk about him because he's here in my home. He was working beside dancing, and he was waiting the right time to become like how do you say calling by overseas countries to make him working around, especially more in China, to quit his job. It was tough at that time because you work, you dance, your body, your brain is really tired. But you see, he make it. Now he quit and now he just dancing. So thing can happen. You just need to believe, bro. And yeah, I think that's the my vision.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, man, it makes total sense. And I guess like maybe for me, like I stay with all of those points, and I'm really gonna pay attention to that because I've been paying a lot of attention to that because I've there's no scene actually of it's very similar to where you're from. There's no scene out here, and I haven't had the time to kind of like start from zero and build the scene out here. So we have our own school. We're teaching English. We're doing other things out here, and it's helping me to constantly like travel if I can, but dance also here and keep that discipline, right? Because it really feeds my mind and my soul and my lifestyle. Dancing helps me for what I'm doing in my work, right? It doesn't give me money, but it gives me all of that so I can produce money, right? So I've had that balance, but yeah, I guess the other fact that I see in you and other people like Ness, of course, and other people that you mentioned, and I think maybe it's also very similar to the culture in China, is that the individuals are respected because of their discipline. So when you go and ask for sources or resources, people are going to believe in you. Like they see your work ethic, they see how you speak, they see how you behave. So they say, "Yeah, I believe in this guy, right?" Like, and he's going to produce more like him, right? So it all starts from the individual, right?
Yeah, sure, bro. If they see people really professional and they can see how big it can become, they will support you for sure. If you arrive confident with all the baggage, you open your book or your baggage, whatever you want to say, and you show them it's clear and they don't have any doubt, easy.
For sure, bro. All right, man. Look, let's give the opportunity to other people to ask you some questions, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's let's see who would like to ask a question to Poppin C. If you guys want to put it in the chat or raise your digital hand or your real hand, and I can take away your microphone so you guys can go ahead and ask the question. Anybody?
¿Cómo vas? ¿Qué más, Efro? Hey, what's up, Poppin C?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Eh, o sea, pues, bro, yo quería hacer una pregunta muy puntual. ¿Cómo lidiaría Poppin C con un bloqueo artístico como bailarín?
All right, Rebel. He's asking, how would you deal with a creative blockage? Sometimes we get blocked as artists. Like, how do you deal with that?
What do you mean blocked by what? Dancing? Blocked by what?
Yeah, I guess the creativity wise, sometimes,
Creativity,
yeah,
inspiration?
the inspiration.
Bro, that's a good question. I was talking with this with Ness today because today I teach a lot and I was freestyling and I said to Ness, damn, my mind is stuck into the same move. I cannot get more inspiration. And the only advice I can give to you, sometimes you need to empty your brain. That's mean if you blocked and stuck into the infinite circle when you dance, you feel you repeat. You need to empty your mind to make it clear. And when you don't dance, maybe for 2 days is enough. 2 3 days, you make your mind really empty. All the information because your brain is a muscle. Also, he need a rest. So if you every day like putting a lot of information about dancing, you're gonna be like, wow, it's too much. And you cannot do anything because you have too much information. So if you empty, you can digest everything you learn, and then it's become natural. So you have more time to dance and create. So your brain need to rest.
Yeah, not doing anything sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I don't dance for 3 days is good, bro. Even your body need to rest.
Yeah, just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we feel guilty for that too, huh? Like we can't. One day of rest is like, no, I feel bad because everybody else is practicing or whatever.
24 hours, I'm already crazy, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. That's a disciplined mindset, bro. But sometimes we go to the extreme. Yeah, all right, bro. Like anybody else? Thank you, Kevin. Gracias, Alexander.
Thank you, bro.
Hi, Poppin C.
Yo, what's up,
So,
bro?
um, what's the most powerful lesson or core value that popping has taught you? Something that truly changed the way you see life or carry yourself beyond the dance.
So, wait, I cannot hear you well.
Yeah, can you repeat, Alexander, please?
What's the most powerful lesson or core
Let's see.
value that popping has taught you? Something
Mm-hmm.
that truly changed the way you see life or carry yourself beyond the dance.
Okay, nice. Okay, so there is two things. First is losing, because as many people, I don't like lose. So losing when I dance popping is learning me, like I said before, is give me a lesson about to accept the game. You need to accept to lose when you join some game. Another thing is before I was really like uh, kind, really open with everyone, and sometimes you meet people like you need carefully also. You need to protect yourself. Of course, it's the beautiful exchange with people, but you always need to protect yourself for your own, uh, how do you say in English? Your own, when you shine, you need to protect this. You know, when you shine, you need to protect this because some people gonna come when you shine, but since you lose, they're gone. You know, so you need to. I learned from that like it's only yourself. It's not others. When you lose, it's yourself. When you win, it's yourself. Who people give you congratulations, accept it, but don't. How do you say? I don't know how to say in English. Sorry, my English sometimes is a bit, just protect yourself. Okay. Of course, you need to be kind with everyone, but protect the moment when you shine. Be right with the right people, around you.
Yeah. And I guess because you got into popping and such a high level that you have so many people that approach you, but sometimes with not good intentions, right?
Yes, that's the lesson I got from this culture because you think people are like you, kind and stuff, but sometimes you really meet people just for how do you say they just friend with you because you just won last week a battle, and since you lose, you will never hear about him again, so there is some how do you say some uh what do you say in English? Some, yeah, I will say spider or some snakes. They'll come. Oh, you win. Oh, you my fucking brother. Hell yeah. I already know you win, blah, blah, blah. And back then I was really like, oh yeah, thank you. And was really friendly with everyone. Oh, he's my bro. And sometimes I say, oh, and the same people sometimes talk shit about me. So I say, oh, wait. So I got the lesson from like really protect myself like that only yourself know what you can do and don't let people judge you or um, uh, how do you say steal your moment. Okay, you need to really protect this.
And do you have any methods on how to protect yourself? You know, like I know, like for example, one of the advices sometimes that I try to take for myself is, I mean, of course I'm not on your level, but reading the comments sometimes it could be, or just like things like this. This is or answering messages.
Oh, bro, before, like, is a perfect example, bro. Like, before, when I was younger, I was watching some comment in YouTube. I was like, what the fuck? No, people don't like me. But now I don't fucking care, bro. Really, like, I don't care, bro. This is the thing you have to laugh on, not like take it personally. Because, like I said before, mostly people who talk, who say something, they don't know dance. They even don't know how to move their feet and they speak, bro. So for me, I don't care. Even there is another dancer, people don't like you. Don't pay attention, bro. Just focus yourself. It's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, and usually those people are very harsh with their comments because they don't know where you're coming from. But people who are very disciplined, they understand the level that you are because of the sacrifices and everything that it takes for you to get there, right? So most of the time that people are gonna be fucking harsh, you know?
Bro, really?
Yeah, all right, bro. All right. Thanks, Alexander. That was a very good one. Somebody else? ¿Alguien más? ¿Alguien más? Vamos, aprovechen, chicos. A ver, Rafael.
Buenos días.
Yeah.
What's up?
Eh, good morning, Poppin C. ¿Cuál sería, o sea, cuál es la forma en que Poppin C entrena sus hits? ¿Cuál
Oh,
sería, o sea, y cuál es esa forma que, como para obtener el hit así de fuerte?
the question that everybody wants to know.
I think I understand how I pop so hard, right?
Yeah, how do you train your pops, and how do you get to
Yeah,
that point to pop so hard?
yeah. First of all, bro, I like your head. Pokemon power. Hell yeah, baby. So, a lot of people, even in China, they ask me how I pop hard, um, how I make it. So, first of all, to be honest, I don't have any secret. The only thing is I practice. Now, the way you practice is matter. You need, first of all, to understand each muscle from your body. I mean, each muscle. I understand myself. I say arms, neck, chest, legs. Okay? You need separate all of those muscles and practice each one by one, okay, separately, to understand the process and also let your muscle memory work on the explosion, let your muscle pop out of your skin. So since you can control each of them, you can make a fusion with all together, and then you can practice all your body at the same time. So the thing is, I do to practice this, it's really easy. I just do Fresno, Fresno, but sometimes I use only legs. I put one song, maybe 3, 4 minutes, I don't know, whatever you want about time, and you just do legs. You put another song, you just do arms. Another song, you just do chest and then neck. And then you try only neck, legs and arms. Next song, you try only neck and chest. And you switch like this, and then you make all together. That's the thing for me is working. Now, the thing is, I give you this advice. Maybe for you is not working because we have different body. So you need to adapt the technique and how you build your technique about this to make yourself comfortable. It's not because I say that it's work like that. It's work like that for me because I found this process. Now I give you the advice, the tool, and now you need to try to work on your body to make it like suitable, to make your body feeling really good. And also you need to feel the impact when you pop.
Dope.
And one last thing, don't think doing lifting weights, push up, or all this bullshit stuff gonna make your pop stronger. This is fucking bullshit. You can even ask Pete. He will never say that. This gonna just make your arms bigger, your muscle tight, and what's happened with muscle who is already contract, you cannot breathe. You can pop with a muscle. The muscle need to breathe like your heart. So you need to relax your body. The only thing is practicing your muscle memories. The only way. No muscle gym, nothing, bro. Just popping, pure.
Yeah. And you had an anecdote about this, right? Like that we get to a point sometimes that since it's a very young culture, we don't know the consequences of popping so hard sometimes, right? Like because you can see the consequences in martial arts and football or soccer. You see like different injuries. But you had like a new one, right? Like can you talk about that injury like that you had because of popping so hard?
Bro, the blood vessel, bro, it's crazy. Like, first day, I was thinking, I hurt myself, but the thing is become like really red dots, a lot of dot red in, on my arms here and here. So I say it's impossible because I know I dance, I didn't hurt myself. I watched the videos. I go to the doctor and he says a blood vessel, like, an explosion because of the shock of the muscle, maybe because I was not warm enough. So the blood muscle just like explode, bro. But this happened just one time, luckily.
And what is the recovery from that, or what did the doctor tell you?
Nothing, just nothing, just rest, and it's just gone after a few days. It's nothing really like dangerous, or it's just because my body was not warm enough and I go really hard straight. And this is also dangerous for your neck. If you're not warm and you pop strong with the neck, you can really fucked up your neck. Same for your knees. So always warm up before dancing, guys. Really.
Yeah, yeah. That's another thing that I've fucking had forced myself to do because sometimes it takes 20 to 30 minutes for me to now like really so I can go 100%. Like I have to get into that point of 20, 30 minutes at least, minimum.
Yeah, of of course.
And I have another story there I heard of the story from Mad Chad. You know who he is, right? Mad Chad, he's like a robot. Yeah. Yeah, Devious told me this story that, he went to the doctor and he had his cervicals like bad. He had a big injury, and the doctor told him like, but what do you do? Like, he said, show me what do you do? Like, and he started popping. And his like doctor said like, what the fuck are you doing like with your body, bro? Like, it's obvious that you're gonna be fucked up of your neck, right? Like,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, people think like popping is, for me, to be honest, popping is the hardest style of dance, bro, because how you need to control your muscle, how you need to care about your body, and not everyone know this. If you are not into this, you cannot know how hard it is to control your body with the rhythm of the music, because to make your muscle pop out of your skin into the music and stay on the beat, bro, for people who watch, it's look easy because it's become natural for us, but it's really hard, bro.
yeah, absolutely. All right, we have another question here. Thank you. Thank you guys for asking that question. Let's see.
Hi, Poppin C.
Yo, what's up?
¿Me podrías ayudar, Efro? Es que no sé cómo
Sí,
plantearte la pregunta. Me gustaría saber si él cuando está arriba de una batalla es como un personaje o si toda su vida es así. O sea, si él siempre es como... Bueno, yo siento que tiene una energía de que fuerte y así. Y quisiera saber si cuando termina de bailar cambia totalmente su forma de ser o cómo está ese lado.
Okay. Oh, see, he's asking if when you get into
I think I understand. If when I battle, if I change my personality, or is the same without battle, right?
Yeah. If is it a character when you get in, or do you make that switch off when you get out of the stage, or how does that go?
Yes. Actually, sometimes it's character, sometimes it's not. Is to be honest, sometimes it's depend on the music also, because some music give me some feeling. So sometimes I go into my freestyle acting some character to fit with the music. And of course, when I battle, I'm not like I'm out of battle. For me, battle is really intense, and you're here to battle. To fuck the people you dance with. So after finish the battle, all the respect, the love, like you change. But when it's battle, it's battle. You can totally be really. Back then people think I'm really like no good guy, always talking shit, no respect. But it's just for battle because they see me sometimes talk when I dance, or do some stuff like this. But it's nothing bad. It's just because it's the battle. So of course, sometimes you play character, and sometimes you just be yourself.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Dope, Carlo. Thank you. Georgie, let me unmute you.
Okay, how is your mindset when you battle? You get nervous, you are like in once yeah, what is your mindset when you battle?
It's a good question. Like, people when I battle, they think I'm not stressed or I don't have anything, but actually I'm a human, bro. So we all get stressed still now after just before enter to the stage. I'm shaking a little bit. I have this adrenaline, this stress. But with the time, you learn how to handle yourself, how to control your mind. Like I say, 90% is your mind, and 10% is your body. So since you understand yourself how to control the stress of the stage, more you be able to dance like you want on the stage. Because when you practice and when you battle, you dance only maybe 20-30% capacity of your practice, because of the circumstance is like the crowd, judging, music, stage. So you have to handle this. So your level of battle cannot be as same as your practice, because when you practice, you have no pressure at all. You just by yourself, you practice and you 100%, you know. But battle is different feeling. So yeah, you just learn by time. More you join battle, and more you're gonna know yourself better to understand how to handle the battle stage, people, music, anything. So the advice I can give to you is just like join more battle, or even just dance more with people. Ciphering in battle is totally different feeling and spirit. But when you cipher, you already put yourself in front of people. So even if your friend, you still have a little bit stress because you have to show what you can do inside the cipher. So also ciphering is good warm up for joint battle.
For sure. For sure. Thank you, man. Thank you, Georgie. Probably two or yeah, probably two more questions. Is that okay? See?
That's fine, bro.
Hi, Z.
Yo, what's up, bro?
I don't know if you can see me because I got issues with my camera, sorry.
No, we
No
can.
worries, no worries. It's fine, it's fine.
My question is, how important is your visualization? I mean, imagine moves when you're battling, you have a structure or something.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Like
You have
you're
a
When I
structure
battling,
when you're
what?
battling?
A structure?
Yeah,
Ah, you mean if I know already what I'm gonna do?
yeah.
Mm, uh, not really, bro. Like I have how to say, I have some key points. I have some key points I use when I join battle, but mostly is only freestyle. Only freestyle. I don't get ready about anything for battle. Of course, I have some key points, like I say, but I never set up a total round, or I have to do this and then twist or flex and then walk out and then ground move. No, mostly is like I say, key points. Maybe I have work with some movement, and I know this movement can help me to open more variation of my angle, my dance, and my stuff. So um, for me, it's always better to go freestyle, because when you go freestyle, you create something magic at the moment in the battle that you cannot remake, and that the thing make the battle special. That's my feeling, my way.
dope, brother. Thanks, man. We have a comment here in the chat. It says, "What advice would you give to a popping dancer who is just starting out?"
Just starting out, never give up, bro. Don't listen anybody who tell you, oh, it's impossible, it's too hard, we are too far, or you too old, or you just start now, but it's already started a long time ago. You fucking don't care about these people who say this. Or, some people gonna say to you, oh, that's good, they're happy for you, but they will never see, they don't want to see you achieve better than them. So the only thing is, don't give up. Don't listen anybody. Just focus yourself. Just have a vision about what you want to do, the dream and the goal you want to have, and you just focus on this. You make the sacrifice you have to do, and you will see it's gonna happen. Because if you believe on yourself and anything you do, universe gonna give to you, bro.
Dope, dope. So be clear on the goals there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ricardo, for that question. And we have Carlos Aguirre.
Bueno, ¿sí me escucho?
Yo, what's up?
¿Qué onda? Bro, ¿me podrías apoyar, por favor?
Sí, claro.
No sé hablar inglés. Quería preguntarle sobre cómo adapta él su pedagogía, cuando trabaja con personas con diferentes formas de aprendizaje. En este caso, a lo mejor podría ser autismo, hiperactividad, etcétera, ¿no?
Yeah, so I guess you understand the question, right? Like, how do you
Yeah,
cope with your teaching style with
wow,
kids with nowadays autism and ADHD? All of these things are going up, right? Like in our society.
bro.
How do you teach?
To be to be honest, bro, because I'm honest and I don't like lying. I never had this situation. I never had this opportunity. Because in the future, maybe if possible, I would like to teach this kind of people to know how it's work. So I can't reply you right things about this because I never got this experience. But I think the most important things doesn't matter. Kids, people who have problem. I think is the patient. If you take time with those people and you have the patience with them, it's gonna be really smooth. And also, uh, people like you say have a problem in their mind or have difficulties, they will feel comfortable if you take time with them without any stress, without any like anger or something like make them uncomfortable. I think it's gonna be more smooth if you really take your time and because with this kind of people, bro, you have to give them ten more times, you know, because they need more intention because of the problem they have. So if you are here, repeat and like, oh, what the fuck? No, no, no. Is I think is not the best way. So just take time. Uh, so that's meaning he teach this kind of people, right?
Yeah, maybe. Let me see. Carlos, ¿tú enseñas a gente, a personas o alumnos así con autismo y a lo mejor con alguna discapacidad?
Sí, de hecho tengo un alumno con hiperactividad, por eso mi
Oh,
pregunta también, ¿verdad?
Ya. ¿Le enseñas?
wow, respect, bro. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Like I never had this situation, but even hyperactive people, especially with this kind of people, you need really, breathe because they have a lot of energy, So yes, yes. I think the only thing is to go really slowly, take your time, and let them understand you are here for them to help them.
Yeah. Have patience. Yeah.
Yes, patient.
All right, bro. We have one last question.
Hi, it's
Hey, what's
another.
up?
My question for you is, do you have any ritual after the battle? No, before battle.
Any what? Sorry,
Any ritual?
Oh,
ritual? What's
ritual.
meaning? I don't.
Ritual.
Ritual. Oh, sorry. Ritual. Oh, yeah. Um, I don't have any ritual before battle, like because I don't want to get into this kind of stuff, like, or if I don't wear my special pants, or if I don't do this before battle, or I don't want to put myself into this because if one day I cannot do the ritual, maybe my brain or my dance gonna be not stable because I'm gonna thinking too much about the ritual. I cannot have it at the moment. So for me, the best way is just do what you can do the best. Don't think too much, and because if you put yourself into this kind of ritual, I don't know, maybe you have some how do you say bracelet or necklace or I don't know, like I say, any clothes you have. But since you lose or you don't have any more, maybe you can get some trouble about your brain, your mindset. For me, that's not my way to do it. If you feel comfortable to do this, you can do it because I'm nobody to tell you what you have to do, but it's just an advice. For me, I don't like ritual before dancing. I just go straight.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. You don't want to have any weak links. You know, you want to be, you want to be ready. All right, my brother. Well, I mean, it was an honor, bro, and I'm really, really grateful for you to sit down with me and with everybody who's here, and of course the people who are going to be listening afterwards. We respect you a lot. You know, like I've told you this before. We see what you're doing, and I see your videos and everything, but what I see behind that, you know, I pay attention to those things as well. We don't see that in social media, but we see it through your dance. So thanks so much, bro. I know it's already late out there. It was a long day, and you still had the time to sit down, so I appreciate it, bro. The most precious thing that we have in life is time, so thank you for your time here, bro.
No problem, bro. My pleasure. Really, thank you for this to calling me to share my history and also give advice to people out there. So it's really a pleasure, guys. Really, thank you.
Yeah, brother. Last thing, maybe if you can give some advice to what do you have seen for Mexicans or Latinos in general, you know, because mostly of the people who listens to us is from Mexico and Latin America. Like, I don't know.
Bro, Latin America, they fucking get down, bro. Hell yeah. You see, Messi is the proof that, bro, I love him, bro. You know, so guys, you have this in DNA also. You see Papin Taco is a fucking Latino. So guys, don't think too much. Go straight of what you want to do, your goal. And yes, bro, like I say every time, and I will say again, believe on yourself. Believe it, don't give up.
Hell yeah. Well, all right, bro. We'll wrap it up right there. Thank you so much for everybody listening. Esto fue Charlas de Popping con Poppin C. Muchas gracias a todos los que nos escucharon y nos vemos a la próxima. Thanks, brother.
Thank you, my bro.
Oh.